Broadcasting live from the Perry Kavanaugh Arena at the Max Bell Center. We have your Calgary Royals in the blue playing against the Northwest Stents in the red and white. Last time we played this team, it was a battle of the goal scorers. Right on the home lead, 7-6 for the final for the Royals. Starting in goal tonight, number 31, Gabriel Bart. And off the open face-off, the Royals control. Salazar leaves it there for Erickson. And Erickson brings it in on the blue line. And dumps it in the corner. Quick after this, Kelowna in there. Takes a hit, double team, puck spurts out. Stamps trying to work it up the board, picked off by Kelowna. He's shot. This goes wide. Erickson in there on the forecheck. And Comboy both out there. And the Stamps just get it down the ice. Salazar back to pick it up. Salazar. Oh, that pass is picked off. Dangerously in the slot. Stamps control now. Shot. And a nice save there by Burton. He'll hold it. And we'll get a full line chase for the Royals. We'll start off by giving an apology to this arena in terms of the service. I'm kind of stuck in this corner. This is closest to the main area where the Wi-Fi is best. And Mark will hold that off the face-off and we'll do it again. So I'll try to zoom in the best I can down at the other end. Try not to make everybody seasick. Mina takes the draw now, won by the Stamps. Band on the shot. Stamps still control. In the corner. McEwen takes his man in the boards. Mina pushes it around. Hartwick quickly up to the half wall. Off the boards by Mackenzie Lynn. Stamps hold it in. Hartwick gets it back. Mackenzie Lynn and Hartwick work that puck out with the Stamps. Right back in again. Bart plays it behind the net. Leaves it there for McEwen. Back to the point, Stamps shot. Bart with the save. Hartwick just shoots that off the boards and out. Ref says not out, but it was for sure. And now McEwen decides to skate it up to the blue line. Lynn back here to Hartwick. Hartwick up the wall to Stacy, who elected just to chip it in and go for a line change. Mina and Lynn in on the forecheck. Puck to the blue line. Just came out over the blue. Master played it back to his D partner, but the Stamps picked that off and went right back the other way. Stamps with a shot. That deflects just over the net. And with it now is Murray. Murray eludes a check, gets in the corner, trying to work it out front. Oh, backhanded just wide there by Arsenault. Murray gets it back again, backhands it in the corner. Murray takes it. Sorry, Arsenault takes a hit. Murray comes in to help. Up around the wall, Schreier's buzzing around in the slot. Nice deflection there by George Arsenault on a shot from the point from Nasser. And it's 1-0 for your Royals here at 17:35 left in the first period. Nasser with a brilliant play at the blue line just to get it out of the net. And a nice deflection by number 11, George Arsenault. And that's 1-0 Royals. Drawing now, the Stamps control it, trying to get it in the zone, broken up. Schreier takes a hit there after making the play. Hart leaves it there for McMaster. McMaster reverses it to Murray. Murray up the wall, out. Arsenault trying to get to it. Him and Schreier and Murray still out there. Puck shot high over the net. Hart just looks at the puck behind the net. And the puck now comes to Comboy. Comboy quickly in the middle to Dick. Dick is making a move around, like dropping the shoulder, cutting to the net. He's taken down, slides into the goalie, and the net comes off. We'll have a face-off. 16:55 left there in the first period. 1-0 for your Royals. struggles to keep it in. And Conboy tucks it in. 2-0. Stamps in the blue line, dumping in. Luke Arsenault back for it now. Arsenault with a bit of space. Takes the first skate into the neutral zone. He keeps going. He has Stacy with him. Knocked off his stick. Stacy is there to pick it up at the half wall. Stamps regroup and get it out in the neutral zone. Nice poke ahead, but McEwen breaks that up. Back to Arsenault. Arsenault, nice pass into Mina. He couldn't handle it. And Kelowna just chipped it in the corner. Goalie's out to play it. Stacy is there on the forecheck. And the Stamps now looking at a bit discombobulated in their own zone, trying to get it out. Royals putting on lots of pressure. Kelowna with a nice back pass there was picked off. He was looking for Mina in the slot. And the Stamps trying to pick it up. Good pressure by the Royals here. In off the point was McEwen to hold it in. Good hustle. And the Stamps break it out. Now they have an opportunity here, one-on-one. Hartwick is watching his man in the corner. The Stamps player trying to protect that puck. Waiting for line makes catch up, but Mina comes in and he picks it up, gets it to McEwen. McEwen, nice hard outlet pass to Stacy. He just chipped it in. Royals going full line change now. We got Schreier, Lynn, and Murray out there. And the Stamps have in on the blue line. Watched by Hartwick and Nasser back on the point. Nice stick there by Hartwick at the blue line. Stamps can't hold it in. Forced to turn back in the neutral zone. And the Stamps now up to the blue line. Watched by Schreier. Stamps get in over the blue line. Burke got a piece of that one. Picked up by Nasser, who got it up to Lynn, who chipped it out. Schreier trying to step around the check to get in there. Nice play by Schreier. Coming in to help was Lynn. Good hustle by Lynn down behind the net. And the Stamps pick it up and try to skate out with it. Intercepted there though by Murray. And the Stamps at the blue line. Dump it in. Get after Burke. Plays it for the D-man Nasser. Nasser with a nice play up to the half wall. Murray's pass is broken up. But Erickson is there now. Erickson, nice move. In our blue line. He has Lynn with him. And Erickson just shot it high and wide. And the Stamps right back the other way. 2-on-2. Good play there by McMaster to break that up. And Nasser elects just to flip that out in the neutral zone. Jumped right back in by the Stamps. And McMaster now circling in. Has to be careful. Man had him lined it up. McMaster took the check nicely. Got the puck out. And the Stamps are just offside. Fast pace there now, folks. 13:45 left here in the first. 2-0 for the Royals. Goals by George Arsenault and Lachlan Conboy. At the blue line, held in by the Stamp, shot wide. Luke Arsenault after it now. Takes his man on the puck. Nice hit. Stamps pick it up. At the half wall, watch. Arsenault takes him off the puck again. We'll see Arsenault in his sleep tonight for sure. Stamps get a couple shots. Gabe handles that nicely in the corner. Down behind the net now, Luke Arsenault picks it up. Gets it up to the half wall here to Stacy. He's knocked off the puck, but Arsenault skates right into it. Takes it in neutral zone. Nice move at the red line. And he just backhands it in. Stamps control it. And they chip it up the neutral zone. Hopped over his stick, so Arsenault picks it right back up. Gets it up to Dick, who backhands it, trying to find Stacy on the blue line. It was just too far for him. And the Stamps turn it right back, and Arsenault chipped it up to the red line, and Mina picks it up now, in over the blue line. Mina over-skated it a bit, and back the other way go to Stamps, in over the blue line. Dropped in the high slot, Stamps in the middle. Nice save there by Burt, and the puck's in the crease. And Burt got back to make his nice save there. Way to go, Gabe. Keeping it 2-0 for your Royals. I got a ring to it. Off the draw now. Erickson to take it. Won by the Royals. Hartwick trying to backhand it off the wall up to the blue line. And Lynn backhands it out. Conboy on his horses in on the forecheck. Good pressure there, but the Stamps are able to pick it up and get it right back at the neutral. Potential 2-on-1 here now. Stamps cross. Oh, just out of the reach. Nice save here by Gage. Up to the crease. Bouncing around, and they score. Stamps get one back. 2-1. 11:56 left here in the first period. Royals trying to get it back quickly. And a nice move there by Murray, breaking in. Nice backhand, but the goalie smothers it. Off the draw, Stamps trying to work it out. Picked off by the Royals. Murray backhands it on goal. And the goalie was smothered. We'll do it again. Face off one by the Royals. They dump it into the corner. Schreier with it now. Schreier shot on net. Goalie makes a save. Backhands it just wide on his own rebound. Murray backhands it back to Schreier in the corner. Bouncing around down there. Stamps pick it up. They lob it up to the blue line. Held in there by Dick. Dick trying to cut to the middle. Dick shot. Oh, just high over the net. Puck comes all the way around. Nasser trying to hold it in. And he does. Nasser walking into the middle. Nice play. Shot. Deflects just wide. Schreier picks up. Dumps it in the corner. To Dick. Schreier out in front to Murray. Murray shot. Blocked by the D, goes just wide. At the blue line, held in by Nasser. And now the Stamps get it out. Murray's here though, and quickly rifle it right back in. Defense changing for the Royals. Salazar, Luke Arsenault out there. Stacey's also over the boards for the forwards, as is George Arsenault. Mina stays out there. Stamps in over the blue line, almost put themselves offside. And now Mina with it. Quickly over to Salazar. Salazar chipped it in, and the goalie plays it. And with George Arsenault bearing down on him, he'll hold on to it with 10:20 left here in the first period. 2-1 Royals. Off the face-off, won by the Royals. Luke Arsenault bumps it back in the corner. Nice hit there by Stacey. Puck squirts out though. Stamps trying to get to it. Stacey now has it out in the slot. Oh, just hopped over Arsenault's stick. George Arsenault, that is. But it comes back to brother Luke. And he just dumps it in behind the net. Goalie's there to play it. George Arsenault in on the forecheck. Oh, nice pick there by Stacey. Now Mina has it. Tried to go back door to Stacey. Knocked away. And now the Stamps out in the neutral zone. At the blue line. No offside. I thought it was a foot offside. Gabe with a nice save. Stamps control. Stacey with it. And now Salazar picks it up. It's on his own, hard off the boards. Stacey just chipped it off the wall, but the Stamps turn it right back in. Bart leaves it there for Salazar. Salazar takes a knee, and that's a penalty all day. And Salazar looks to be okay, thankfully. That could have been bad. He skated off to the bench, which is a good sign. Power play Royals, 9:11 left here in the first period. Dick Conboy Erickson up front on this power play. Nasser and Luke Arsenault. Stamps get the chance. And Gabe makes the save. Arsenal now controls it, lets his players get into position on this power play for the breakout. Up to Nasser. Nasser scoots it to the red line. Shoots it in, but that deflects up and hits the netting. They'll have a face off at the blue line. Two folks out of the lineup tonight. JT Graham Foreman and Max Popovich out of the lineup tonight. Hopefully they're going to be back soon. Battle on the half wall. Puck comes loose. Luke Arsenault at the blue line. Makes the move. Nasser. Shot. Goalie with save. In the slot. And it's tucked in there by Elijah Dick, I think. Let's see. Correction on that goal, folks. That was scored by number 21, Lachlan Comboy. Assisted by number 8, number 9, Elijah Dick. And then over the blue line, Kelowna leaves it. Still on the power play, folks, because that was a mean penalty. That was considered a major, so major in terms of 2-minute penalties, that is. By McMaster, rebound is there, and the Stamps pick it up, can't get it out, held in. Mina takes it in the middle. Kelowna one time, it rolled off his stick. Stacy picks it up, back to the blue line, to McEwen, back to Stacy. It just rolled away from him, and the Stamps break it out. In over the blue line now. Stamps takes a hit. McMaster picks it up. Tried the outlet pass, that was too far for Kelowna to pick it up. And the Stamps dump it right back in with 35 seconds left in the power play. Carter's there to play it. And picking it up there now is McMaster. Gets it out in the neutral zone to Schreier. Schreier takes the first skate, gets it to McMaster. He shoveled it in. Goalie leaves it there for the D. And he rifles it around the boards. Puck comes out, hit the linesman. And the Stamps now at their own blue line, they just chip it in. Knocked down by McEwen. Stamps again. And the puck just bounces, hit a player on the bench. Schreier. He has Mackenzie Lynn just behind him. Murray's in after it. Knocks his man off the puck. Murray down in the corner. Lynn is there to help. Schreier is high in the slot. Stamps pick it up on the half wall. Checked by Schreier. Murray comes in to pick it up. He's knocked off the puck. Stamps trying to get it out. Luke Arsenault is there to hold it in. And now the Stamps finally get it out. Mackenzie Lynn picks it up. His pass was too high for Schreier. And the Stamps just get it out. Lynn turns the it back the other way. Murray left it for actually it was Murray who dumped it in on the opposite on the icing, so the face off coming back in the Royal zone. Face off one by the Stamps. McEwen tries to get it out. Hartwick now. He tried to hit Conboy, but he was circling the other way. Puck all the way back to the Stamp zone. Up to the blue line, chipped out. Shot back in by Erickson, but the Stamps pick it up, go back the other way now. In over the blue line, Stamps dumping in the corner. Down behind the net, McEwen. Around the wall to Conboy. Conboy pokes it out. Him, George Arsenault, and Erickson up front now. McEwen and Hartwick on the point. Hartwick, nice stick there to knock it down. Shoots it in. Stamps back in their own zone. Pressured by Conboy. Conboy down in the corner to Murray. Or sorry, George Arsenault. Lifted to the blue line. Held in by McEwen. McEwen, nice move at the blue. Backhands it in the slot. Oh, tipped on goal. Rebound was sitting there for George Arsenault. Goalie made a nice save. Oh, Conboy tried to catch the goalie napping. Shot it through the crease. And back the other way now go to Stamps. I think the goalie got a piece of that one actually on the Conboy shot. Erickson now in the neutral zone. Makes the move. And now he dumps it in. He's going for a line change, him and Conboy. Stacy and Mina come over the boards. Malona plays it up to Mina. Mina over to Stacy. Back to Mina. Mina at the blue. Dumps it down in the corner. Chip. Stamps pick it up. Back the other way now. We're on the blue line. Stamps. In the slot. And they score. And it's 3-2 with 3:44 left here in the first period. Stamps player allowed to walk down Main Street. And they find the back of the net. Face off now. Salazar dumps it down in behind the net. Goalie plays it. He rings it around the board. Salazar trying to hold it in the neutral zone. Stamps back the other way now. Potential 2-on-1 in the middle. Oh, just too far ahead. Stamps still with control at the half wall. Picked up by Arsenault now. Hits the referee. Arsenault gets it back. Trying to get it up to the half wall too. Murray shot, held in by the Stamps. Gabe steers that to the corner. Nice blocker save. And now Murray picks it up, gets it up to number 9, Dick. And he's knocked off the puck. The puck is knocked off him, I should say. And the Stamps back in, steered it on Gabe. He steers it to the corner. Gabe had to be careful with that one. The puck was bouncing. Played it nicely to the corner. And now the Royals back the other way. Conboy in the corner by himself. Arsenault quick to come in and help. McEwen, number 8, gets it in the middle of Conboy. Knocked away from him. Now it's down low. Conboy just chipped that one wide. And he's buzzing out there again. Looking for the hat trick. Number 21, Conboy. Stamps with the shot. Deflects high over the net. And Conboy elects just to shoot that down the ice with 2:15 left. And we'll have a face-off coming all the way back in the Royal zone. Face-off won by the Royals. McMaster takes it behind his own net. He's pressured by 2. Reverses it the other way. Comes here to Stacy. Stacy protects the puck. Does a reverse hit on this player. Stacy trying to work it out. Stamps. Pick it off. In the slot. Shot on net. Just wide. Mina Around the wall to Kelowna. He can't get it out. Shot high over the net. Stamps putting on some pressure here now. Stacey, his shot was blocked by the Stamps. And they hold it in. Stacey's taken down here in the corner. No call. Nasser gets it around the wall. Kelowna can't get that puck out. And Burt makes the smart play. Steers that up in the netting. And we're going to have a 4-line change for the Wolves. With a minute 27 left here in the first period. 3-2 Royals. Off the draw, Stamps trying to pull the trigger. Poked away by Murray. He skates it. Murray stays wide, trying to cut to the middle now. Murray, nice power move. Ooh, he shoveled that just high over the net. Nice power move there by Murray, taking it to the net. He had Mackenzie Lynn on the back door. Hoping for that rebound, if anything. And now the Stamps back the other way, chip it in. Watched by Strayer. In the corner now. Salazar pokes off the wall. At the half wall there. Lynn poked it out. Strayer. Salazar's up there on the forecheck now as well. And he just dumps it in. Murray stayed back to cover for Salazar, who had jumped up on the play. And the Stamps trying to break in, but that was a bad pass, and they're forced back at their own blue line. Stamps now in the neutral zone. They just dump it in, and that'll go for icing as he never got over this side of center. And with 26 seconds left, we'll have a face-off deep in the Stamps zone. 3-2 Royals. Face-off, right up at the dot. Royals trying to get it to the net. Stamps look to get it out at the blue line. They break three the other way against two in the slot, and they get the shot away. Nice save by Bird on that shot. Back to the point now. Stamps shot deflected in the corner with 1 second left, and that's it, folks, for the first period. Top up your beverage. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes for period number 2. Smash ice. 3-2 Royals. Off the face-off now. Luke Arsenault picks it up, chips it in. Gets in after it. Behind the net, Arsenault keeps it, back to the point. Shot, deflects. Nice save there by the goalie on a deflection by his own player. Erickson takes his man off the puck, but the Stamps quickly up to the blue line and in. That'll go in on Gabe, and he'll hold it for a whistle. Face off in the Royal zone. And they score right off the face-off. They walk in and they tuck it in. And it's 3-3. Face-off, Royals dumping in on the goalie. He'll leave it, and he thinks better of it. With Kelowna coming in on top, so he'll hold the face-off. Stamps tying it up, moments to go. Off the face-off. Allowed to walk in. 3-3. Stacy trying to turn off the half wall, knocked away from him. Down behind the net now, Stamps control it. Hard outlet pass in the middle. Knocked away by McEwen. Hartwick gets it in over the blue line. Stacy out in the slot. Stamps knock it away. Kelowna back to the point. Wasn't enough on it, so that allowed the Stamps to pick it up and skate right back the other way. Now in over the blue line, they stay wide. Trying to cut to the middle. Taken down, no call. That was a smart no call. He blew a tire more than anything. And Mina tried to step around the man, knocked away from him. And Kelowna picks up his own zone, backhands it across. Hartwick hard off the boards and out. And that'll come all the way down to racing. Face off all the way back in the Royal zone with 18:27 left into the second period. 3-3 top. In the corner now, picked up. And the Royals get it. Oh, a nice play by Murray to knock it down. Trying to break through the middle. Oh, just knocked away. In the slot. Schreier and Dick, both of them had a piece to play in that shot on net. The goalie steered it to the corner and the Stamps lob it out. Nasser. Back to McMaster. Back to Nasser. Up to Murray. Murray, hard outlet pass. Broken off. Stamps turn it right back and dump it in. Forcing the Royals back in their own zone. Gabe plays it across to Nasser. Nasser around to McMaster. Nice little outlet pass to Schreier. Roll off the stick. But McMaster picks it up again. Now he goes to the middle. Nice little move at the middle. Cross here to Murray. Murray shot. Oh, off the crossbar on a beautiful shot by Murray. Back to the point, held in by Schreier. He chipped it in. And the Stamps just lob it off the glass and out. McMaster. Back to Salazar. Salazar's shot was deflected. No icing. In on the forecheck of George Arsenault. Here at the half wall, Conboy. On net, goalie steers out to the corner with George Arsenault after. Conboy down in the corner now. Conboy, oh, he tried to go back out the slot, just stand on it. And the Stamps get it to the half wall. Arsenault steps up on his check. And the Stamps check it. Chip it out with Salazar picking it up down his own zone. He elects to skate it out in the neutral zone. His dump in is blocked. And the Stamp in the neutral zone now getting it over the blue line. Luke Arsenault trying to tie up his man. Stamps down in the corner. A little bit of a cycle here now. knocked off the puck, cross check, penalty coming up here to the Royals. And it looks like Salazar is going to go to the sin bin for the cross check. Stamps go to the power play after just tying it up. 16:29 left here in the second period. Face off one with a chance on goal. Puck's in the slot. And the Royals get it down the ice. Stamps in their own zone, looking to break it out on the power play. In over the blue line. Stamps shot across the crease, nobody there, all the way around. And they can't hold it in. Schreier and Mena out there as your forward penalty killers with McEwen and Hertwick on the point. Hertwick leaves it for Schreier. Schreier scoops it up and he'll fire it all the way down the ice. Goalie quickly plays it up. Stamps trying to break into the blue line. Nice play there. See if that was Kelowna. Yep, Kelowna making a nice defensive play there just to get the puck in. Kelowna on the forecheck. Just keeps his man in the corner. And now the Stamps skated in the neutral zone. Watched here by Kelowna. Nice stick to poke that away. Almost too many men on the Stamps. Stamps now back in their own zone, circling back, waiting for things to get into position here, but good forecheck by Conboy. Ooh, he just overskated that one. And now Stamps in on the blue line, steps around the man, trying to work to the middle, pass across, knocked over the stick of the guy in front, goes into the corner, Stamps get it back, trying to take it down low, and it's knocked away by Conboy, and he dumps it down the ice. Schreier and Mina back out there on the penalty kill. Penalty's now over, actually. With Eriksson out there. Oh, Stamps breaking in. Shot it just wide. Back to the blue line. Held in. In the corner now. Stamps trying to dump it in there. Open up. Now the Royals get it. McMaster. Knocked away from him. Schreier picks up hard off the wall. Eriksson was just behind it, but now Eriksson gets it. In over the blue line. Eriksson blows the tire. Back to the blue line. Nasser couldn't hold it in. And it goes all the way down the zone. Burke picks it up. He backhands it smartly all the way around to the weak side. Trying to get the Royals to break out here. And they chip it in, go for a line change. Goalie plays it. Back to the blue line. Held in by Mina. Mina now controlling it. Circles back to the point. Shot on goalie by Salazar. Puck is sitting there. Mina picks it up now, trying to work it out front to Dick. Dick now picks it up out in the slot. Oh, he tried to get it to the slot. Nice defensive play by the Stamps to break it up. Otherwise, Mackenzie Lynn was wide open in the slot. And the Stamps right back the other way now, taking it wide, trying in the middle. And a nice save by Burke there. In the corner now. Stamps control. Off the glass and out. No icing as Dick gets through first. Hasn't never made it to the red line. And he gets a shot on net, but the goalie will hold it for a face-off. 12:52 left here in period number 2, 3-3 tie. Eriksson with it now. Him, Conboy, and George Arsenal. Oh, here's the shot. And the goalie, as they say, takes it in the breadbasket. He'll hold it. Salazar picks it up, left it there for Conboy. He tried to go off the wall with it, but the Stamps break it up. Now Salazar with it again. Skates up the middle. Salazar in over the blue line, keeps going, takes it in the corner, staying back on the point to cover is Conboy. Erickson in after the puck now. Him and George Arsenault battling in the corner. George Arsenault comes out with it, out in the slot, nobody there. And the Stamps just lift it off the boards and out. And Luke Arsenault forced back in his own zone, in the neutral zone. Makes the play too far ahead for George. And the Stamps get it back out. Erickson, E-stick check, puck goes in, picked up by Salazar. He rifles all the way around. Stamps hold it in. Luke Arsenault with it now. Chips it out. Conboy trying to poke at it. Shot right back in, but Luke Arsenault dumps it down the ice. Picked up here in the Flames, Stamps zone. And they shoot it out. Tipped for no icing. Salazar had to be careful there. He was lined up. Stacey now. Stacey, nice button hook. Waits. Nice little pass into the middle. Oh, shot just wide by Erickson. There's the rebound by Kelowna. Goalie was quick to get back to position to make the save. Stacey now in the corner. Kelowna comes in to help. And the Stamps right back the other way. In over the blue line, into the middle. Stamps looking to get that shot away. Knocked away by Mina. He gets it across quickly to Stacey. Stacey back here to Mina. Mina, oh, tried a nice little move there, but stick check. And the Stamps get it out. Forced to go back for it now is Hartwick. Over to McEwen. McEwen stops. He didn't like that avenue. So he goes back to the weak side. And he made a hard pass. Kelowna couldn't pick that up. And it goes for icing. Face-off coming all the way back in the Royal zone. Royals just trying to chip that puck out. Battle on the half wall. Schreier steps aside with it. Now he breaks it. Nice little cross ice pass here. Trying to break it. Oh, pass across. Puck was going there. Dick with a nice pass to Schreier. He didn't get enough of it. And now they score on a beautiful shot by Nolan McEwen. Off the post and in, and it's 4-3 Royals. Excellent move by Dick to bring it in. And he got it across to Schreier. And the rebound was bouncing around, came back out to McEwen. Nice first shot along the ice off the post and in. 4-3 Royals. Stamps quickly back in. Gage steers out to the corner. Nasser plays it. Stamps holding in. McMaster back for it now. He's pressured. Out in the slot. Comes all the way back to the blue line. Shot. And Gabe will hold that. 9:57 left here in the second period. 4-3 Royals. Full forward change now with Conboy, George Arsenault, and Erickson coming over the boards. Royals now looking to break in. Conboy tried to sidestep a check there. George Arsenault active in the corner. Him and Erickson battling in the corner. George Arsenault, good hard work there. Comes to Conboy. Shot off the side of the net. Conboy looking for number 3. And a few screens here in the stands as that one went off the side of the net. In the neutral zone now. George Arsenault passes it across. Conboy in over the blue line. Conboy knocked away from him, but Arsenault back down to Conboy. Oh, he tried to go back to Arsenault, but Arsenault was cutting to the middle. And now the Stamps pick it up. Off the wall and out. Arsenal. And back the other way go to Stamps. They just chip in Master now. Back to pick it up. Over to Hartwick, who chipped it out. Pressured now by Stacy. Stacy trying to knock his man off the puck. Stamps in the neutral zone. Nice little stick there by Mina. Knocked away from him. Stamps in on the blue line. Dick back there to pick it up. Rims it around the boards. Sorry, that was McMaster, number 6. Mina with it now. Mina. Oh, he tried to hit Stacy in the slot. Good stick by the Stamps to break that up. And now they just chip it out. And that puck is chipped up into the bench. We'll have to face off all the way back here at the Stamps blue line. Face off. Luke Arsenal dumps it in. Murray checks his man in the board. Mackenzie Lynn comes in. Stamps slow. Trying to get it out. Mackenzie Lynn still after it. Now they get it off the glass and out. Stamps at their own blue. Can't get in the zone. Chipped in the corner. Luke Arsenault down behind the net. Schreier now skates away with it. Just rolled ahead too far for him. Stamps picking up back in the neutral zone now. Chip it in over the blue line. Stamps carried in. Stamps trying to get that shot away. Cross crease. Broken up nicely by Salazar. And Murray chipped it in. Mackenzie Lynn on the forecheck. Takes his man in the corner. Stamps though. Lob it out. Oh. Conboy had his man lined up there. Just got out of the way at the last minute. Stamps shot wide. Chipped out by the Royals Conboy. And the Stamps all the way back in their own zone. In the neutral zone, they just backhanded in. McEwen down behind his own net. Can't get to it in time. Stamps beat him to it. Up down low. Stamps trying to work it out front. And Conboy chips it to himself. Now he steps around his check. Conboy. Pass across in the middle. And we got a penalty coming up here now. I think number 21 Conboy is going to go for roughing. Conboy going for roughing. Stamps players getting called as well, so looks like we got coincidental minors happening here. Or no, looks like Conboy's getting the extra 2. Power play Stamps. Stamps at the blue line. Set it up here on his power play. Quick pressure roll. By Erickson. And now Mina steps around his man. Mina trying to break in. Mina. Oh, he's held. And we got a penalty coming up here for Stamps for holding. Number 25 is going to sit. There's such thing as holding. That was textbook hold. 4-on-4 hockey now. Hartwick tried to go back to McEwen, but was knocked away. Hartwick picks it up again. Erickson rifles it around the boards, comes all the way back around to Mina. Mina just tried to flick it in, but the Stamps get it out. And back the other way they go, in over the blue line. That was broken up. Hartwick picks it up. Now he skates it in over the blue line. Hartwick cuts in the middle, shot just wide. Hartwick trying to get to his own rebound, comes all the way around. Stamps back in over the blue line, knocked away by McEwen. Hartwick gets it up quickly to Mina. Mina toss to Erickson, knocked away from him. And the Stamps quickly right back the other way. Nice hit there by Mina. In over the blue line. Stamps down low, trying to go to the slot. And a nice save by Gabe. Yeah, it was a beauty. Flashing the leather glove. Keeping it 4-3 Royals. Stamps now control on the face-off. Down behind the net. Reed with the save. And a shot out from behind the net. Stamps picking up again on the neutral zone. Still 4-on-4 for another 17 seconds. And the Royals will have a 12-second power play. At the blue line now, held in by the Royals. Nice move by Luke Arsenault. Arsenault waits at the half wall. Nice button hook there. Back to the point. Shot. And the goalie will hold it. Second power play now for the Royals. Down low, Erickson waits. Nice pass across to Luke Arsenault. Stacey. And it's tapped in by Erickson. And a nice pass by Stacey. Erickson is there on the doorstep and tap it in. And it's 5-3 Royals. Dumps it in, stays after it. George Arsenault is on this near side. Stamps elect to go back the same way. And at neutral zone, McEwen dumps right back in. Arsenault picks up on this half wall, dumps it down behind the net. Pressure now by Schreier. And the Stamps get it out. McMaster forced back. In the middle. Knocked away from George Arsenault, but Schreier picks it up, makes a nice move, takes a bump, and the Stamps quickly back the other way now, in over the blue line. Stamps, pass across, that was too high. In the middle now, Schreier overskated it a bit. And Gabe makes a save. And George Arsenault dumps it in, or was that Murray? That's Murray dumping it in after it. Murray trying to get back to it. Stamps, a little sauce in the middle. In over the blue line. Stamps dumping in. Hard off the glass. He takes a check. Stamps keep it in the corner. Stamps trying to work it out front. Down low in the slot. That shot deflects in the corner. McEwen's out. So that's McMaster after it. Stamps still after it in there as well. Erickson reverses it. And McMaster gets it out. In the corner now. Mackenzie Lynn. Knocked away from him. Kelowna comes, picks it up. Kelowna gets a shot away. And the goalie will hold it for a face-off. .158 left here in the second period. 5-3 for the Royals. Mina trying to get the shot away. Dick is there as well, as is Stacy. Back to the point. Shot just wide by Salazar. Nasser's there to keep it in. Dick protects the puck here in the half wall. Sam's trying to work it out. Mina with it now. He backhands that deep. And it hits the netting, goes out of play. Face-off won by the Royals. They get it on net. Stamps pick it up, turn back the other way. Down in the corner, puck's out the slot. Bodies everywhere. And Gabe will hold it. He'll snag it in the glove. .12 left here in the second period. High over net by the Stamps, hits the netting. As it was deflected, we'll have a face-off inside. By the Royals off the face-off. Stamps break it, hold it in. Stamps trying to get the shot away. Hit the slot, knocked away. 49 seconds left here. 46 seconds. Hits the netting, another face-off. Back to the point, shot just wide. I think that was intentional, trying to find the backdoor tip. Mark steers that one to the corner with the blocker. And McEwen skates away. Tried to make the pass up to Schreier, knocked away. Backhanded in by the Stamps, picked up though by Hartwick. Now he gets it out. 23 seconds left here in the second. McEwen, her pass to Schreier. Schreier gets it up here to Mina, he just chipped it in. Stamps trying that long outlet pass. In the zone with 4 seconds left. Out front. And Gabe makes the save on the shot. .3 left here in the second period. Folks, that'll do it for number 2. Come back for number 3 in about 12 to 15 minutes. Folks, we'll see you back here for period number 3. third period, folks. 5-3 Royals. Stamps control off the opening face-off here in the third. In their own zone. At the blue line, delayed offside. Picked up now by George Arsenault. Nice move. Arsenault gets it in on the goalie. He'll hold it for a face-off. Get it out, Luke Arsenault pumps it in, but that'll go for icing. Face off coming back in the Royal zone. Luke Arsenault behind his own net over to Hartwick. Hartwick up to the blue line, picked up by George Arsenault, quickly across to Eriksson. He dumps it in, goalie's out to play it. That's by Comboy, runs it around the board, but Luke Arsenault gets it down low back to Eriksson, backhands it on net, and the goalie will hold it for a face-off. 19-12 left here in period 3. Shot just wide off the face-off by the Royals. Stamps trying to get it out. Now they do. And they kept it in to get after it. Stamps hold it in back to the blue line. Deflects just wide. And now chipped out. On a nice play there by Dick. Him and Stacy are on the forecheck. Stamps chip it out. No icing as that was tipped. Nasser reverses it here to Salazar. Stamps control. Shot high over the net. Stamps trying to work it in the corner, but Stacy breaks that up and he chipped it out. Stamps right back the other way. In over the blue line. Stamps trying to cut to the middle. And Mina picks it up. Him and Kelowna now. 2-on-1 potentially. Mina knocked away from trying to get it across to Kelowna, but Stacy picks it on it. Stacy walks in. And a nice save by the goalie there. Stacy tried to get his own rebound. And the Stamps pick it up and get it out in the neutral zone. Quickly back in by McMaster. Chips it down. He stays after it. Hard around the wall. Hopped over Kelowna's stick. Lynn is there to hold it in. And the Stamps get it out. Mina with it now. He dumps it in and that'll be icing. As he was on the wrong side of the red line. Stamps win the face-off, get it in the corner. Quickly broken up there by McMaster. Up to the half wall. Stamps hold it in. Down in the corner now. Stamps trying to get it in the slot. Up is bouncing around. Stamps have it. Kelowna gave that away. Kelowna with it again. Into the middle to Lynn. Lynn in the neutral zone. Chips it in. No icing. Kelowna in on that forecheck. Rimming around the wall by the goalie. Stamps get in the neutral zone. McMaster's there to break it up, chip it back in. Forcing the Stamps back in their own zone. Stamps with it now, dump it in. Gabe is there to play it. Oh, that was almost picked off by the Stamps. Kelowna couldn't handle that pass off the wall. Hartwick forced back. Royals trying to get the shot away. Erickson now trying to get it out front. He did, but there's nobody there. And the Stamps flick it out. Arsenault picks it up. He backhands it in the zone. Stamps trying to go back the other way. He shoot it in, goes wide. Stamps trying to work it into the middle. Knocked off the puck, out in the slot. Back to the point. Shot. Hits his own player. And he'll feel that tomorrow. And the Royals back into the blue line. George Arsenault into the middle. Luke Arsenault got to the net. Royals had another chance here. It was deflected just wide. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Luke Arsenault backhands it in, goes for a line change. And the Stamps regroup now. And they gather it in the neutral zone. They chip it in. In on the forecheck now. Stamps out the slot. Nice stick there by Hartwick to break it up. And George Arsenault back the other way now. George Arsenault in over the blue line. Dumps it in on the goalie. And he'll hold it for a face-off with 15-13 left here in period number 3. Stamps at the blue line, trying to get it out. Now they're doing the neutral zone. At the blue line, picked off by Mena. Mena just lifts it in the neutral zone. Stacy skates into it, tries to pull a move, gets it back, puts a shot on net. Only made the save. Stamps behind their own net now. In the neutral zone. Chipped in. Knocked away. And the Stamps once again back in the neutral zone, lob it in. Nasser's there to break it up. Off the wall. Stacy takes a big hit. Gets the puck out now though. Nasser skated into his own man. Stamps back the other way. Good stick there by Salazar to knock it away. Stamps trying to get it out the slot. Shot all the way down the ice, and that hits the goalie. So no icing. Stamps quickly right back the other way, trying to catch the Royals on the line change. Puck battle at the players' bench. Coming away with it is Dick, walking in. Dick crossing the slot. Kelowna backhands it on the net. Goalie steered that away, comes back to the point. McMaster holds it in, chips it to himself. Down low, McMaster now, around the net, trying to get it out front. Knocked away from him. And the Stamps look to capitalize back the other way with McMaster down low, but he quickly gets back. Cade stops behind the net. McEwen. McEwen across to Schreier. Out in front, Kelowna trying to find McMaster, who was coming in off the blue line. Now it's out in front. Off the side of the net. And the referee blows the whistle as the net's off the moorings with 12:56 left here in the third period. 5-3 Royals. There by George Arsenault. In the corner now. Stamps pick it up. Get it to the blue line and out. Luke Arsenault stepped up on it. Quickly shot it back in. Hopped over the goalie stick. George Arsenault picks it up, gets it down behind. Good pressure here by the Royals down low, out in the slot. And it's chipped away. Luke Arsenault picks it up, takes it down low. Arsenault across. knocked away from him. Salazar with it now, walking down, trying to get it out front to George Arsenault. Stamps break that up. The puck trickled in on the goal, and he'll hold it for a face-off. Out in the neutral zone now. Stamps back the other way. Chip it in on the goalie. Gabe will hold it. Off the face-off. Stamps in the middle. Trying to get the shot away. Knocked away. Stacey quickly back into the neutral zone. Gets it across the Convoy. It was knocked away from him. Stamps back in the neutral zone. Quickly on the transition now. Stamps in over the blue line. In the corner. Trying to work it out front. Stamps with a bit of room. Back to the point. Shot wide. Stamps get it to the net. It's broken up, never made it there by Luke Arsenault. And it comes out over the blue line. Stamps trying to quickly go right back in. And it's knocked away. And Stacey picks it up. In over the blue line. Chips it to himself. Goalie's there to play it. Schreier picks it up on the half wall. Down low to Stacey. Stacey sidesteps the check. Schreier picks it up now. Oh, he left it. It came all the way around to the half wall. And the Stamps back the other way in the neutral zone. Stamps in over the blue line. And that's just offside. Trying to pick up in their own zone, but the Royals are in the slot. That was Murray trying to get the shot away. Stamps break it up. Now comes out the slot. They break it up. They try to transition the other way. Aaron's pass there goes all the way in on Gabe, and he'll leave it there for Salazar. Salazar knocked away from him. Coming in to help with Erickson. Salazar forced to turn back, but Nasser comes in to pick it up. He backhands it to the blue line, held in by the Stamps. Now it's shot out. And George Arsenault trying to get to it, almost did. Erickson now has it. Erickson with a shot. And the goalie steers that up into the netting. And with 10-11 left, we'll have a face-off in the Stamp zone. 5-3 Royals leading. Gabe out the play, takes the hit, no call. Kinsley with it now in the neutral zone. Broken up by the Stamps and they chip it back in, but Nasser's there to get it. Held in by the Stamps. Down in the corner now, comes behind the net to Salazar. Salazar lost it, and the puck comes out front. Gabe will hold it. Goal on the draw, trying to get it out front. Stamps with it now, trying to walk out front. Poked away there by Gabe. And Stacey lifts it in the neutral zone. Stamps dump it right back in. Gabe leaves it there for Nasser. Oh, sorry for McEwen, but he didn't read the play, so that allowed the Stamps to pick it up. It comes back out over the zone. Gabe knocks it down. Leaves it there for McEwen. quickly shot out, but the Stamps dump it right back in. Gabe to McEwen. McEwen backhands it to McMaster. Off the wall, Stacy kicks it to Mina. Mina sidesteps a check. Mina still with it in the corner. Out front. Oh, nice save there by the goalie off a one-timer by Stacy. Stacy picks it up. Steps around a check, but now the Stamps back the other way. You know the blue line. Stamps into the slot now. Stamps shot. Deflects just wide. Down in the corner. Stamps trying to work it out front. Back to the point. Shot just wide. All the way across. Stacy can't get it out. Mina picks up and he backhands it out in the neutral zone. And the Stamps now waits for players to get in position. Now they go back in the neutral zone in over the blue line. Stamps drop pass. Nice poke check there by Hartwick. Comboy's breaking. Comboy in alone. Comboy. Oh, shot it just wide. I think the goalie actually got a piece of it with his glove. Down low, Comboy trying to work it out front. Takes a hit. Down low, George Arsenault and Comboy are working. Erickson is out in the slot. Comboy is down behind the net. Arsenault tried to find Erickson out in the slot. Stamps break it up and shoot it out. Luke Arsenault with it now. Off the boards to Erickson. Chipped in by George Arsenault. Comboy in on the forecheck. Stamps hemmed in their own zone now, trying to get it out. Hartwick in off the blue line to hold it in. Down low, George Arsenault leaves it there for Comboy. Comboy out the slot, and the goalie will hold it. With 7:12 left here in the third, 5-3 Royals. Stamps win the draw behind their own zone now. Hard outlet pass, too far ahead, and that'll go for icing. Face off them all the way back. Royals on the half wall, trying to work it down low. Oh, cross check there, no call. Schreier works it in, gets it out in front to Murray. Murray shot's deflected, high over the net. Mackenzie Lynn after it down low. Knocked away from him, comes to Murray. He just dumps it right back down behind the net. Now the Stamps lob it out. Hartwick after it over here. We got a penalty coming up here now. I think it's going to be Mackenzie Lynn going to the sin bin. Stamps to the power play. Stamps control off the face-off, back to the blue line, down to the half wall. Stamps walking in front. Nice save by Gabe there. 8-5-3. Beauty. In the corner here, back to the point now. Stamps. Oh, bad pass, chipped away by Erickson. Erickson trying to get away from this player there. Almost broke free, but the Stamps right back in over the blue line. Stamps at the half wall, down low, broken up by Luke Arsenault with a nice stick, and he shoots it all the way down the ice. Stamps at the blue line. Down low. In the slot. Shot was blocked. Nice block by McEwen. And the puck's on the side of the net. Gabe will hold it. 5:25 left. Minute and 1 left in the Stamps power play. Stamps back to the blue line. Shot, and Gabe will hold it. Nice steady save by Gabe there. Back to the blue line. Stamps looking to get the shot away. In the slot. Picked off by Kelowna, and he shoots it down the ice. Schreier was shouting for it in the middle, but Jack had already made the shot down the ice. 36 seconds left now in the Stamps power play. Up to the neutral zone they go. Down behind the net. Back to the blue line. Half wall. Schreier breaks it up. Picked off by Nasser all the way down the ice. 17 seconds left in the power play. Stamps in the neutral zone. In over the blue line. Gabe with the save. And he'll hold it. With 6 seconds left in the power play. 4:30 left here in the third. Murray with it now skates it out. Murray chips it in. Tried to step around his check, and he does. Murray trying to take it to the net. Oh, nice shot along the ice. Goalie made a nice save there. And the Stamps back the other way. In over the blue line now. Stamps down in the corner. Trying to get it out front. Stamps. Back door. Gabe got a piece of that. And Eriksson shoots it out. And that goes for icing. Face off in the goal zone. Face off won by the Stamps. Back to the point. Pressured quickly there by Stacy. Salazar picks it up now. Salazar tried to get it up to Stacy. Was broken up a little bit. But Stacy does get it, and he shoots it in on the goalie. And he'll hold it for a face-off. Stamps now in over the blue line. Chipped in the middle. Gabe will save. Stamps trying to get it out front. Shot off the side of the net. Battle on the corner. Back to the point. Stamps. Control it. Down in the corner behind the net. Comes all the way around. At the half wall. Stamps get it in the slot. Shot. And Gabe will hold it. Stamps with the shot away, but it's blocked. Nasser quickly up to Schreier. He dumps it in. Stamps with it now in their own zone, looking to break out. In over the red line, over the blue line. Stamps, putting to the middle. Poked away by Gabe. Nice play by Arsenault. Oh, sorry, that was McMaster. Protect the puck. Sauced out by Kelowna. And Dick is taken down, no call. I don't see no arm up. Down behind the net now. After this Kelowna. Kelowna down low, out the slot. Comes all the way back to the point. Nasser. Kelowna. Kelowna's pass in the slot was blocked. He gets it back to Schreier. Schreier gets it out the slot, but the Stamps pick it off. And they take it behind their own net now with 1 minute and 50 left. Here in the third, goalie's going to the net for the extra attacker. And they score. The Royals on a shot from his own blue line. That was deflected. And Nasser puts it in the empty net for a 6-3 lead for your Royals. And that'll obviously do it, folks, with 1 minute and 44 left here in the third period. Royals get it down deep. Stamps behind their own net. Backhanded off the wall and out in the neutral zone. And they step around the check, trying to break to the net. In the corner now. Stamps down behind the net. Murray with it. Murray turns back. And he just lobbed it out. Erickson with it now. In over the blue line. Erickson, nice little dipsy doodle. And he shot it high over the net. 1 minute and 10 left. And the Royals are quite content to kill the clock here. And the ref blows it down. Face-off, Stamps get it in the neutral zone. And over the blue line. Trying to get it out front. All the way back to the point. Held in. Stamps. Nice move. And Gabe with the save. Nice save. Even at 6-3 with 36 seconds left. Salazar down behind his own net, gets it over to McEwen. He pokes at it, but Stamps are quickly on it. Trying to walk out front. Stamps trying to pull the trigger. Knocked away by Conboy. And he just shoots it out. 24 seconds left. And it's dumped down the ice, and that'll go for icing. 18.8 seconds left here in the third. Stamps getting in over the blue line. Up to the middle. Back to the blue line. Stamps looking to get the shot away. Shot. Deflects. And the Royals with the victory as Lynn shoots it out. 6-3 win for your Royals. Over the Stamps. Great game, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time when we take on Northwest Bruins. enjoyed this one. Your final 6-3. Anyway, folks, supposed to be a cold snap in Calgary starting tomorrow. Stay warm, stay safe, and hope you can tune in for the next telecast. Take care. Have a great rest of your week.